Hello. Hello. How are we all doing today? I'm not streaming Gold Rush, Alex. I've had to buy it because various things have been happening and there is a lot of silly stuff happening around that game. They seem to actively be trying to screw their publisher, which from a non-game dev standpoint is a really dumb idea because the publisher paid for the game. The game, they said that it would release at like 8 o'clock tonight. It's just released at what, 5:30. They've been blocking the Playway from actually giving media partners keys, which is very questionable. This is my Irish map. This is my map, yes. And they complained to Playway the other day for breaking an NDA Playway didn't know about. The backers have to wait 12 hours to get their key? Oh my god, they're screwing their backers as well. Oh my god. That's a dev studio that's not going to last much longer, is it? Because you don't bite the hand that feeds you, and they seem to like biting it. So, what we're doing today is we are going to be placing some trees. As boring as that sounds, it's going to be a lot faster than you might think. So what I've been doing off camera is, number one, getting back into GE myself and getting back into the run of things. And number two, I have been doing... did I do the headlands to these? I did. Go me. I've been doing headlands. And I've forgotten to turn off my Steam overlay, so hang on. You can see that I am downloading Gold Rush as we speak. Thank you for that, Steam. Thank you for that very much. So, just in case you thought that, you know, I wasn't going to download Gold Rush, it is downloading right now. Because I want it. So, if there's a bit of lag and weirdness, I apologize, but I've got much better priorities than working on my map. Do I have an entrance to this? I do. So let's see, there to... we'll say that corner there, okay. Haven't done this in a little while, so we'll move the... You think the backers have to wait 12 hours? Oh my god. Cramped yard? I don't know yet, Stefan. I've not actually worked on yards yet. I'm still kind of laying down foundations, and I really do think trees are a foundation of a map. Which way do I have to do this for it to work the way that I like it? Okay, start at the end point. Am I ignoring it? No, I'm not. Hello, Witchy. I've just come off TeamSpeak, and I'm just going to say something that you will understand, Witchy. Louis had nothing to do with what you were talking to Landy about. It was all me. Is the grass going to be yellow like the West Coast? I might take that texture actually, yeah. And yes, Switchy, my memory is that good. You've done a lot since the last time you saw Duneske. Yeah, I guess I have. It feels like it's been slow progress. But it's coming to the point where now I can start thinking about playability things. Which is great. That's not gonna work the way that I'd like it to. Do I even need many more intermediary points? Hello, Pedro. Put grass in the middle of the country roads. Michael, no. If you want grass in the middle of the roads, fine, you do it yourself. This is my map and I'm making it the way that I want to. And I've spent far too long on it to start putting random demands in. We got a good idea of what I want the map to look like when it's done. Whoops. Didn't mean to delete that one. How many intermediate points did I have in there that were just pointless? Good googly moogly. Okay, so this has gone into a tree, I think. Oh no, I just put it slightly wrong, so we'll scoot this over like that. There we go. Now we gotta fine tune this bit here, because it's not working the way that it should. If I move this one down like this, much better. Select the transform group. What is actually my... where's the script editor? 15, false, true, false. True, true, 137. Yep, that's perfect. Execute. So the way I've got the spline placement script, because I'm lazy, set up, is that it's going to randomly place trees, effectively randomly place them, within 137% of 15 meters, which gives a nice semi-random but realistic feeling layout of trees. Can I make a giant corn map? Silas, no, that's just not happening. Does Faye still come here? Absolutely, Stu. Don't... like, I don't make many maps, and the reason... in fact, this is still my first map, and I'm working on it for... ooh, God, like 2.5 years now. It's slow going. Hello, Dusty Dave! What am I going to do in the stream? Any buildings? Maybe some buildings, but I don't have a full array yet. I actually want to create some myself at some point. So we'll put the start point here. Just wait for that to load up. It is the map is starting to go a bit annoyingly laggy in G, which it tends to do when you start putting several thousand trees into a map. This should just be a... yeah, this is a 3-point spline. Perfect. So I have to select this yard. This transform group and hit scripts, spline placement, execute. Boom. Tree lined. Gonna move these placed objects from here. So they're all gonna disappear to here. Didn't I get Gold Rush? I am downloading it right now. If I bring Steam in, you can see that it is currently downloading. But I'm not going to stream it today. You're going to get a first look from me about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Actually, probably later than that, because it's a weekend. You'll probably get a first look at maybe 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And then we'll be streaming that tomorrow and Sunday. Landy Kid, however, will be streaming Gold Rush in about an hour's time. So let's see, what do I want to do here? You can see where the BJ is planned. It's got a nice big yard to itself. Complete with walls and stuff. The yard's going to be small, Irish, old-looking farms. Well, where's the bit of the yard that I did do? think it's over here somewhere. No, no, no. Where is it? Ah! This is a small bit of a yard. This is going to be the size of most of the yards. You can see it's relatively big, but I'm going to be packing it full of stuff. Over here is going to be another yard. Again, quite sizable. And I'm planning on being the main yard is over here. So this is going to be the biggest of all the yards. But it's going to be an oddly shaped one, so you're going to have a bit of fun trying to get around. How tight will this map be? Well, this is one of the laneways that I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Oxygen will use these same laneways in their maps. The single lane ones. Little lanes. Is the best word. That's how tight the map is. Also, I call this the corner of doom because we're putting drive-through pits. No! Have I put in any grass fields yet? No. Yes! In fact. Right. Oh, I don't have any grass in this grass field. Hang on, let's fix this. I believe it's 1 and 6. Let's put some grass in this grass field. Sim. Although it is a good question, is this coming to console? No. For a few reasons. Number one, I do plan on this map having scripts. And I feel like the map wouldn't be complete without the scripts. And yes, I am going to be that picky that I'm going to have the grass on here where there is no stone, because it looks better. I always say attention to detail is what makes maps good, and that's kind of what I mean, is just like, there's so many maps where there's grass magically growing in stone textures and dirt textures that it doesn't make sense to me. I'm just gonna very carefully do this. I'm gonna probably at some point up the... I'm gonna be changing this actually, I've just realized, so I'll just get the grass to there. You say... I say you're picky with the detail you have in yours. I do, and I still do. So, oh, this needs a fence. I have to figure out a fencing option for this. But, are there many houses? None yet, Adam. Like I said, I'm still kind of working on the groundwork for this map. And once the groundwork is down, it'll come together in a reasonably fast time frame. So that is the grass down. It looks really nice from underneath. Faye still not used G since West Coast release. Faye ultimate slacker. I want to do this bit. Don't do that bit next or this bit. We'll do this bit next. So I go up here, get rid of the roadside trees. We'll delete that. We will... I think I can do this... Hopefully this doesn't pop in a bunch of trees. Okay, we'll copy the spline. We'll paste it in. Start equipment. Adam! 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 Stop with the questions. I get that you want to know a lot of stuff, but what you see is what I've actually decided yet so far. Waterford, Cork, or whatever county Galway's in. When's the next multiplayer episode out? Another question that I can't answer. How are we now, Chris? I think my YouTube chat lagged amazingly. That's brilliant. The grass can be yellow after cut. Haven't decided yet, Jack. Which side's the end? This side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be good enough. Why is this not letting me select? There we go. So if you look carefully on screen, you'll be able to see that down here in this area here, haha, you can see my actual inputs. So you can see what buttons I'm pressing to do what. Faye wants to know if there'll be Liverpool lessons. I'll give him his own custom version where the grass makes up the Liverpool logo. All the time. Blackout, you realise like half my family's from Cork, so that doesn't annoy me at all. So, trying to fix lines like this. There we go. You weren't trying to annoy me? Sure you weren't. There we go. They all... Yeah, why not have them growing there like that? Actually, if they're all growing the same... Yeah, it'll do. Let's get rid of this spline. Yeah, Charlie. My subs expanded from when you subbed. I'd hope so. Are they all the same tree? No, we got Oak Stage 4, Birch Stage 4, Maple Stage 5, and Birch Stage 5 as well. So it's a mix of different trees, and they kind of look like what you'd see on the roadside in Ireland. There's no beach, which is a bit annoying. But I'm just doing my best to get a nice mix in. You can see some of the trees are just huge. It is picking them at random as well, which is definitely nice. Yeah, it's handy, and it's not like, you know, this tree, this tree, this tree, this tree, and then this tree. It's picking them kind of at random from the array that I've given it. In fact, yeah, Birch Stages 4 and 5, Oak Stage 4 and Maple 5. And it's picking them kind of at random. Yeah, giants need to add more trees. So I think that's something that, from a map making point of view, would be really nice. You've placed all yours the hard way. You mean the stupid way, Pedro? Because spline placement makes life a lot easier. Especially when you got a few thousand trees to place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 I think will be good there. Pop on there. Pop on there. The hard way. No, the stupid way. I don't know why, but my YouTube is actually... My YouTube chat is lagged. It's not stupid, just old school. It's stupid when Pedro does it, Dave. I'm gonna have to have like 3 in really close succession here. Just to allow for that corner. So I've just realized you guys can't actually see the chat, so hang on, I'm gonna get chat fixed here real quick. Appearance, notes, embed chat and stream. Chat background opacity can go way up. There we go. And if I select the transformer group again. Boom! Good luck getting a combine through there. Deal with it. Let's close that transform group, open up this one. Select all these, cut them out. Put them into the roadside trees transform. How many trees are now in this transform group? 1,609. Hello, Matthew. This is, you can see why I'm choosing to do the trees like this, because it does give a bit of a character to the map. It does look a bit more like what you'd see in Google Images, for sure. There's gonna be a lot of first person using this map. Yep! Good luck getting anywhere with third person cameras. Need to get that back open. We're good. Good looking absolutely anywhere with first person cameras. By the way, Pedro, that's just in the roadside trees. Forest 4, which is over there somewhere, has 403 trees actually. Forest 3 has 176. Forest 2 has 1,475. Forest 1 has, I think, about 1,700 as well. 634 even. And the boundary trees, which go all around the boundaries. So, total up to... how many? 4,829 trees. People are getting their keys. Awesome. Who just came in there? Hello, Evert. Well, I've got about 2,000 trees in the forests. Maybe 3,000. So you're going to have no shortage of trees to cut if you want to do some forestry. This is coming together really quickly. Wow, I'll have to be working on... Wow. I'll be working on the yards and stuff real soon. I'm gonna make an auxiliary yard for the BGA over here. The BGA is gonna be huge. I just realized. What is this? This is GE. This is what map making actually looks like. Because I'm working on my map. I can go into there. Am I working a map? No, I'm dancing. Yeah, I might need to thin the forest out again. Hello, Foxtrot. Hello, I believe Jacob Tofts appeared over in Twitch as well. Niall. By the way, you guys might have noticed that Gold Rush has finished downloading. If I open up Chrome, does it open? It does open on top of it. Nuts. Because I want to check this inbox over here. Okay, nothing there. I wanted to check one of my 2 secret emails. Play it? No, I'm gonna wait until later after the stream to play it, because I do need to do some stuff, and if I start playing it now, I'll just end up playing it for the night. Can you be a moderator? No, but you can probably be banned. You don't just show up in a stream and ask to be mod. What's in the plastic bags in the background? Rubbish. That's a whole lot of garbage that I'm keeping in here just because I don't want to go down with them and fill the bin tonight. I'll be doing that probably tomorrow. You can be moved. Oops. Back over. How much is Gold Rush? It is €20 or I believe I saw somebody say £16 sterling. Or $20 US apparently. £13, Witchy? Do I recommend it? Haven't played it yet, Jack. I had to buy it myself. The devs are being a bit weird with keys for Playway's media partners. And they were being a bit weird and keeping things from their publisher, which probably won't go down very well. It's not up for release yet. The Gold Rush game, Pedro. That's already out. Released today. Hello, Everett. That's a while ago. You want to be Black Sheep's map? No. That's not gonna release for a while. You're looking at this. This is the quick way of placing trees. If I was doing it like most mappers, if I was doing this like most map makers, I'd be placing each and every one of these by hand. Instead of being lazy and cheaty and using splines. What do I want to do here? This looks like I can basically have a spline running from here. Well, I need to have a mini spline here. So I'm going to have a spline running here, all the way around here, all the way around here, over to here. That's going to be a nice spline. They say November, December. I heard a rumor they said October is a potential date, but sincerely doubt that. Where's the... There we go. So let's do the mini spline first, because that's going to be the easier one. Don't forget, at the end of the month is going to be Spintire's Mud Runner, and Landy and I, at the very least, are planning on doing a joint stream for that. It's in October, November on their website. Well then, it might be towards the end of the month, but I would guess November would be more likely. Knowing how long it takes to make a map. And how much can go wrong. If you knew where to find one you'd want to make a 4x map. Yeah, good luck with that. I just need to move this entire spline over like that. Endpoint can scoop like that. Spline placement execute is not going to work because I don't have the transform group selected. This is probably going to place in like 2 trees. Assassin's Creed Origins for you, Dave. Spintire's Mud Runner for me. Then middle of next month is Farm Sim Platinum, which I am looking forward to. I'm going to move that tree. So now we start on a mega spline, which I'm just going to delete the one that I placed, and just in case, I can't remember if I did this last or whatever, but what is this? This is GE, Devlin. This is how maps get made. What did I do? Giant Sans FS19 yet? No. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is being milked so hard. It's amazing. And our end... This is going to be a ridiculous spline, because we're starting here and going here via over here. So this is going to need a bunch of points. That'll do. That should do very nicely. I think that's a straightish line, so we'll just pop through there. But who is Jason? Jason Voorhees. Have you never seen the Friday the 13th movies, Stefan? Or heard of them? Now you can see that this spline's getting loopy now. This spline is not very happy to be basically looped back on itself the way that it's being forced to. This one can go there actually. How's it looking back along here where it's normalized? It's looking good. You can nudge back a bit like that. I'm in GE, Lewis. Louis. Look at me, I'm in GE. What kind of movie is Friday the 13th? I believe it's a horror, although it could be a thriller. Well, at this point, they're basically the same genre, realistically. I'll fix that little loop there. There we go. I'm gonna leave you back to here. I know how many points I got left over there, but I'm getting a bit worried. Hello, Ian Roberts. What is this madness? How's all that looking? The reason I'm coming back over here is because this is now kind of normalized. This is one of those... I guess this one's just down a bit, so if I just lift you up... Okay, not so much, just down a bit more. Now I'll get a better idea of what this looks like. That'll do. Is this map based in Ireland? Yes. New map? New to, I guess, the community-ish. And probably to you, but not new to me. Did I hear of IT? Yes, I've heard of information technology. It's what computer work is called. See you, Blackout. I've run out of points! I like doing super splines like this, but it does get annoying when you run out of points to use. The movie It. What am I calling it? Duneske. That's... Ian, look at the title. It should say... GG! What happened to Gold Rush? It's released, Everett. It's downloaded on my computer now, and I'll be playing it tomorrow morning. The reason they're not playing it now is that the devs decided to not let the publisher actually have access to keys to give to their media partners, which is kind of a bit questionable. They also misled people into thinking the release would be 2.5 hours after it actually would be, and never told their publisher that they had an NDA in place which would allow their beta backers access to stream and make videos before the publisher's media partners. Which, all of that is a bit shady. In my eyes. That they were pulling the wool over their own publisher's eyes so much that I wouldn't expect them to be with Playway very much longer as a developer. Now yes, they're a small team, but you glad I got Gold Rush? Yeah, I didn't get... I had to buy it, so probably later on tonight there will be or possibly later on tonight there'll be a quick and dirty giveaway on the Discord. So join the Discord if you want a chance, and it'll be a slim chance to win the game, because I've got a method to give away stuff on Discord that is very quick and very messy at times. Spline place and execute and ping trees. From this height, by the way, you can actually see the LODs, or the LODs, of each individual tree. The way they all look weird and crooked, that's the LOD. So as I move over them, you'll see that they start rotating around to suit, you know, to suit kind of facing the camera at all times. So if I go down here and zoom out far enough, these are now, I think, LODs. Yes, these are now LODs because you can see them overlapping in weird ways. How does this look? Because what I'm trying to avoid here is a tree effectively being in the middle of the road. Don't mind them being close to the road. Just don't want them in it. So that's what a super spline in my eyes looks like. And there'll probably be... Oh, there is about to be another one. Because this is going to be a quite long spline. It looks actually as if... Does that loop around? Okay, where does this one... Where will this one start? Okay, let's do another super spline. You can make games, but if you got a publisher... And this goes out to all devs. If you're making a game and you're a game developer and you got a publisher, don't try and pull the wool over their eyes. And much more importantly, don't try and pull the wool over the eyes of people who, through various means, have information that you don't think they have. If it saves me money, I'm there! There we go, that's it. It's gonna be something that's done without warning, by the way, so there will be no advantages and no disadvantages. So keep an eye on the Discord for the rest of the evening. And what I'm going to do real quick, I'm just going to bring up the BRB screen. I'm still here. I just want to check my emails real quick. That's hilarious. Also, Alfie Galley and Herney Studio Bambus. I think it says Bambus. Thank you for subscribing. My sub notifications don't seem to be working on Streamlabs at the moment. Ooh! Robot Overlord is working. Is Lanny streaming tonight? Yes, he will be streaming Gold Rush. His stream time is suited so that he can play Gold Rush in his stream, and I believe he plans to. By the way, if you're enjoying... I've just pasted a spline inside the spline. I don't want Splineception game. Or GE, I guess. If you are enjoying, please do hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Where's the spline going to? Oh my god. This really is going to be a super spline. Why isn't the big feed from the contest going to be on the Farm Sim... Or why isn't the big feed from the contest on the Farm Sim website? Is that the crawler feed? So that goes around there. I'm just double checking to make sure I've got this right. Around there. Down. Up. I could end it here, but I think it's best to curve the tree line to here. So we're starting here. This is gonna be several hundred trees. I've got to zoom out to show you where this is going. We're starting here, we're coming up around here, down along this straightish bit, down around this corner, down by the railway line, still going down by the railway line, up by this road here, around these couple of corners, and we're finishing up here. Alternatively, we're starting here and going the exact opposite direction because that's where the start point is, but the one that we'll be using will be starting from the end point and using this as kind of a rope and stretching the rope out. Let's just select that. Now for the fun bit where I make sure both spline points are in the correct position to begin with, which comically they're not. There we go. How do you make splines? I don't know if you guys can see this. There's an option up here. Create spline, which that's behind my head. Up in the top left there'll be File, Edit, Create, View, Scripts window, Help. You can see the Help menu here. Go to Create, and then Spline, and it'll generate a spline. And then for this, it's basically you're moving this like an object. So we'll say Control B puts it there. Insert. Okay, I'm just gonna undo what I just did. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I think I just cut the spline out. Yes, I did. Okay, we're gonna start over here. Last stream you watched was Sims. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do either. Okay. Oh wow, you can only select paste once when you cut something. Interesting. So we're gonna have to restart the spline because I derped and pressed things I wasn't supposed to. So, come on. Endpoint can go there. Start point can go there. Anyone know how chat works? The stream not. Monster, could you head over to Twitch and tell them that it's probably the bit rate of the stream being too high for his internet to handle? So just press insert a load of times, and I'm going to be pressing it for a minute or two here. There we go. Because we're going to need a lot of points. Bit 14090 isn't an FS website. Why should I... What? Does that affect you somehow? That a mod that, in all honesty, wasn't very good isn't on the Farm Sim website anymore? Thank you, Monster. See you, Massey. Twitch is working. The key dropped. Are you serious? The game dropped, Dan. So I've got the game. I've got the game, but no key, comically enough. And I'll say more in TeamSpeak later, but I don't think the devs will be with Playway for much longer. Just bought Gold Rush. I bought it as the stream was starting. But I'm going to be going for only about another half hour. That's good. Yeah, I spent actual money on it. But yeah, the devs are pulling out some interesting things that Playway and the people we know over there had no idea about. I wasted money. No! I'll probably make my money back from the videos, to be quite honest. No such thing as wasting money on YouTube when your friend wants that feed. It's not very good. It's not a very good mod. I don't see why you're so annoyed at a bad mod not being on the mod hub. It's going to be on all the dodgy sites instead. Landy has it. Landy does have it. He should be on TeamSpeak, Dan. If you can hop on TeamSpeak, hop on. He will probably tell you something interesting. What am I doing? I am making a map. Why is it bad? Because... Is the map nearly finished? No. What's wrong with that Fiat 140? Let me think. Let me get my brain bank going. Yes, the mod contest version specifically. I can't speak of any other versions that might have come out afterwards. The mod contest version, the front wheels were offset, so the tractor leaned over to one side. The weight was like really weird. The tractor would level itself out once you put the weight on, which was odd. It had the turning circle of a small galaxy. Just wasn't very good overall, and it had it had lots and lots of small problems that should have been caught in testing by whoever was testing it. I'm assuming it got tested at least by somebody. Weren't caught. And while it sounds like a nitpicking, that was the mod contest. That was supposed to be the absolute top of modding. And in all honesty, with any mod that does that kind of stuff, where there's like a weight distribution issue, where the tractor is actively leaning and driving sideways, I'm gonna call it out and say, hey, look, this should have been caught. This is a major problem. That's why, like, it's a bad mod, because it doesn't function as it should. Just want to fix this hedge. There, like that, because that's still not sitting right with me. See, that's much better. That's just better with me. How's this looking where it's had time to normalize a bit? If I insert another one, yeah, perfect. Just want to pack a bit more down here. Like this, just so this corner looks about right. Hello, the underused. I think the makers made a V2, where the problems were fixed. Like I said, I was only talking about the version that came out in the mod contest, which honestly was the version that should have been perfect. There shouldn't have been a need to be a V2. See about it, or Brighton? You show up in here asking to be a mod, you're asking for a ban. Because that's showing that all you want is power. And that I shouldn't trust you. Dave is very happy because he gets to ban people today. Like, mods are usually chosen because they're people that I trust for various reasons. If you're coming in just asking to be a mod straight away, you're showing that you're just a power-hungry person who's gonna cause trouble regardless of what I do. So I'm gonna take the easiest solution, and mods are as well, because they want trouble just as little as I do. The easy solution is insta-ban. Welcome back, Pedro. You missed a chance to ban somebody, Pedro. You should be ashamed. Nobody expects the Dusty Dave Inquisition. This hedge is out just a bit. That's just never gonna sit right with me, is it? How many more points have I been playing with here? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before I need to start generating some more. Hello, Bullet Bill. How is all with you? Hope it's all, hope all is good. Are you gonna jump on Dusty Dave's bandwagon of saying I'm lazy for using, this blind placement to place trees? Yeah, I can see Pedro just banning somebody completely at random to make up for missing a ban. He does recover. Very good to hear, dude. Why is this? Why did that go like that? No, I don't want to select the roll. I want to select that spline point thing. Another wonky bit here. Why are they being a bit weird and wonky? Interesting. Am I not leaving enough space between these? Or not? Huh. Yeah, I like doing it random because if I do it like the way that I want, they'll end up being equidistant and just not looking natural. The way I've got spline placement set up is like they're being put in effectively at random. And like if I want to add detail trees towards the end, it's going to be allowed me putting them in manually. But for the bulk of them, I just can't do them in a natural way manually. They look bad, so I feel bad about putting in bad trees. But so use the Stream Deck. I haven't used it for a little bit because basically of my ankle. And I've just not got around to getting the USB plugged back in. How many trees have I got? Trying to do some quick maths, I think it's about 7,000 in total. Somewhere in that region. Pork chops and roasted veg. Oh, now I'm jealous, Bill. Enjoy, dude. I'm going to use the concrete from the West Coast. I haven't decided on what textures I'm going to use for anything yet, actually. What's a stab deck? It's a deck of cards from Limerick. What have I just done? Oh, I've run out of points. To make an Easter egg off camera. I plan to make a few. There is the obvious Easter egg of George, which is over there. When the how did that even happen? Is there even a shortcut for that? Because, wow, that's... Yeah, that... I don't think that even exists. Hang on. Help. Keyboard shortcuts. Place XYZ components at once. Delete, duplicate. Contract replacement. Group objects. There actually is no... There is no shortcut for that. You can't manage the impossible. How's this looking, by the way? If we go back here to where it's started to settle. It's looking good, and we're coming up to the end of this line. Hello, JJ Cabot and Sons buses. I think we got enough points left to this line. Hello, Eddie. How are you doing today? Just got my Discord. Is it possible to have it on in the background on my PC? Yes. I've got my Discord open right now. I'm not in there, but or I'm not in there looking at it, but I've got it open. I'll be probably going in after the stream and chatting. Actually, no, I won't because I got stuff to do, including recording a Gold Rush video for tomorrow. Because I got nothing ready for tomorrow at all, and I want to do Gold Rush. The channel is going to be Gold Rush for the weekend, by the way. Where is this map set? About 4 miles that way. Is it that? That way. So quite close to me. Is it even that way? Trying to think of it now. It's actually in this direction. So like through just past my webcam. Landy's streaming Gold Rush at 7. I could have told you that, the underused. When I saw the game was out, knowing some other stuff that I knew, he was going to be streaming Gold Rush at 7 regardless today. Gold Rush does not hold your hand. Yeah, I've bought it now, Landy, so... This map is IRL. Parts of it are. The fields are. The road system and pretty much everything else, not so much. Like, it's a dem map with a lot of fictional elements, because I couldn't be bothered doing full dem. That would have taken far too long. Considering how long this map has taken to begin with, I'm really glad that I decided what I decided. I generated the exact amount of points that I needed. Wow, that's different. Now playing has frozen. No, it hasn't. The real Gold Rush on Discovery starts next Tuesday, unless you live in America, in which case it actually starts in a few hours' time. Am I getting the new DLC tomorrow? What DLC tomorrow? There's no DLC tomorrow. Jordan, I think you might have your months wrong. Eddie, that's exactly what they did. They released at the same time as the series starts in the US, which is where the primary audience for the series is. November, yeah. By the way, good luck getting big equipment around this map. You'll need it. I am evil, and I don't care. You'll be able to fit probably a 32-foot bale trailer around, no problem, but going much bigger than that, you are going to start running into problems left, right, and center. Which is kind of the intention. You don't have the Big Butt DLC? Yeah, Big Butt ain't gonna fit around this map. There is no way you fitting Big Butt around here. Actually, I need to move this back a bit like that, just so the illusions don't interact with stuff. There we go. I'm just trying to remove as many ways as you can potentially fall into the ravine here as possible. Some fields be planted as grass standard. Yes, Oshin, I haven't decided like 100% of anything yet, so somewhat I say is going to be wrong. I'm not trying to lie, I'm just kind of... With this many fields, some of them will be grass. You can see there's one here for the sheeples, and there's one here for the cows. Yes, of course, you unless you use a loader to get over the hedges. Because of course Eddie would. This could be another super spline. Or do I want to make it a shorter? I'm going to make this a shorter spline. So, let's just close down the road system, close down the bushes, close down roadside trees. For now, it's going to be reopened once I put the newest super splines worth of trees in. It's a huge amount of fields. I believe I counted it one day as 70 fields. See you, Simulator Gaming. We're now up to 1,751 roadside trees, which are the trees that are going around the edges of the fields. I just call them roadside. Could make the hedges really tall. I could, but I'm not going to. So let's see, we got this field to finish here. This to... Trying to figure out where I want to do next, because I could do this one, or I could do this spline here, which would end up being somewhat of a super spline. This one's going to be a long spline as well. There's no short splines I can see as such, other than this one here, which is going to by necessity be quite short. Do I like your practical thinking? Kind of. I don't know why, but my YouTube chat is actually frozen quite a while ago. There we go. On to this right now. I do apologize for just like stopping up every so often. I am trying to think of what I want to do next. I think the spline for this is going to be next. But yeah, this is going to be a really nice map for taking screenshots of stuff going down the road and tree-lined avenues. Because if I just come in here as if like I'm in a tractor, this is going to be kind of the first-person view. Is you can see the road, but just about. Don't forget to put... Yes, that was a beautiful little thing that I found though, Dave. You gotta admit that. That was a beautiful exploit. Let's just rotate this tree so that I can move it like that. And rotate it back. CD model. This is gonna be a fun map to try and get some... You're not gonna get very big equipment around here. I think you might even have to start cutting trees down to get foragers around. But I mean, if you want to park stuff in the shade, there's gonna be plenty of it. Event ideal in FS19. They actually have a playable version of FS19 already. Not that it's too surprising. Where's your chainsaw? One thing that I'm not going to be starting players off with is a chainsaw, because that's just asking for trouble in multiplayer servers, and I know it. But there's going to be... I'm going to be mean with the starter equipment, I'm going to be honest. You're going to spend half the time moaning about being stuck. Yeah, and I'm going to spend half the time complaining about you using equipment that's too big for the map, Eddie. So it's all going to be even. I think I just placed another spline. I placed a spline inside the spline again. Draw using the actual thing control console. Cool. Right, let's move the entire spline. Just get the start point lined up like that. End point is gonna go over here. Condor's fun. You might be able to fit the condor around. Just don't try unfolding it anywhere outside the field. Okay, points should be enough. There's one there. One there. One there. There, so that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Generated 9 points, so I can move this one up to here-ish. Just scoot this one over a bit, maybe. Move this. Oh, this one needs to actually move back up here a bit. Make that corner a bit smoother. There we go. You're doing that sometimes, see what happens. You can also do big bud testing if you want to buy the DLC, Eddie. So this can go there. This can go, we'll say, here-ish. This, no, that's... Can go, I guess, here maybe? Which would mean that by necessity I have to move that to there. And then delete this point. That, I think, is that spline done. Execute spline placement. And I'm gonna be nice and move this tree back over to here a bit, like this. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting field to try and get into, I think. Gonna have to have double gate. Alternatively, you're gonna have to come down this hill. Which would mean if you're coming from this direction, you're gonna have to come down around here, up over here, and then through down. You're gonna have to loop no matter what direction you're coming. Well, unless you're coming from this direction. which case you're kind of screwed. If the hedges don't have collisions, you'll be fine. The hedges do have collisions, Eddie, because of course they do. What do I want to do now? I'm trying to finish just in time for Landy to start. I'm going to actually finish the stream here, guys. Because I want to watch Landy's stream, and he's going to be pressing the live button right about now. I also need to go do some stuff before I can record. Because when I start recording, I'm going to be in Gold Rush for the evening. Tournament it is! So Landykit is going to be live right now on Gold Rush, I believe. Monster, I didn't ask you to, but could you get today's video? And whichever other mods want to spam it. Get today's video, spam it in. It was Project Cars 2. I did possibly the dumbest race possible, which was multi-class open wheelers, including like legendary ones like the Lotus 49, the Lotus 72, the Lotus 79, the Lotus 98T. Paul and Charlie, you're late. You've still got a couple of bites of the whapping you're eating. What the hell is a whapping? Whappity whap whap whap. Kian, hello. You're late. Well, Landy's going to be live in a minute, so head on over to him. Or you can watch today's video, which was... I think Terabad is a good word. Because I came on TeamSpeak earlier. And Landy said, "Oh my god, Dave, your video today was horrific." That was kind of the intention. It was, well, it was intended to be good, but the AI decided against that. Thank you very much, Monster. I'm going to leave you now by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching it. Duneske, map making and things. Bleh. Until next time, stay safe. Goodbye.